If you were not married, don't be going up and down, doing what God will not be happy with you. If she focus on God, God will not forsake her. But you are here today for God, tomorrow you are not for God. You go out doing things that even your children, you are disgracing your children.
A new voice is rising. A voice for the widows whose lives hold more pain than most can imagine. Welcome to the Impact Stories.
Welcome to the Impact Stories, where real stories inspire hope and healing. Today we are sitting with Mama Turai Tanko Gwaza. We're going to hear Mama's story of how she has had to pick herself up from a life where she insisted on education, where she accepted marriage, where she moved on when that was her only choice. My name is Maria. Mama, you're welcome.
Thank you, my daughter.
Mama, thank you for sitting with us today.
Thank you.
I have enjoyed talking with you even before the camera started to roll. Thank you.
I enjoy seeing you and discussing with you too.
Thank you very much, Mama. Mama, I've established that your name is Turai Tanko Gwaza. But I want to know, who is Mama? Where did Mama grow up? Where did Mama come from? How did Mama come to being a young lady into being a woman? When did Mama marry?
Anyway, I grew up in the village.
Okay, where is this village?
Kurumingada, Kachia local government.
Okay, that's here in Kaduna.
Jaba,
Okay.
by tribe.
Okay.
So I finished my primary school in the village.
Okay.
After my primary school, I left the village to Kaduna.
Okay.
Then from that, when I came to Kaduna, I enrolled myself in the advanced commercial school for typing.
When you say you enrolled yourself, you went, you registered, or did you have somebody who took you, or you had one that say you want to go to this
I
school?
know the place already.
Okay.
So I went and paid the school fees.
Okay.
And I started from Angwarimi to Tudunwada Kaswambachi.
Oh.
Okay. That is where I attended the school, Orinoco Advancement Classes.
Okay.
That was the name of the school.
Okay.
So after I spent only 6 months, then I obtained my certificate.
So it was like a certificate course.
Yes, but some can reach up to 1 year.
Okay, some reach up
depends
to...
how fast you catch up.
Oh, so you did very well that you didn't have to stay too long.
I didn't stay too long.
Oh, okay.
Because I normally came from far place, from Angwarimi to Tudunwada. And by that time, I was
even in today's time, it's not very close.
And by that time, my transport was 1 naira.
One
1 naira. So
wow.
when the transport fare increased to 2 naira, that was the time I said, Kai, I will not continue to bother my brother. Let me just request for a certificate since I can type.
Okay.
So, and when I was there, I was very obedient to my teacher. If I go to the school, if the class is dirty, I will sweep the class. Okay. After sweeping the class, if the teacher came, he will say, who swept the class? I will say, I'm the one. He will only meet me in the class. So that is where this man developed kindness or love for me.
No interest.
Interest. So when I requested my certificate, he didn't argue me. The only thing he did, he gave me a test. When I wrote the test and I passed the test, then he gave me the certificate. When I came back with my certificate, one of my brother where I was staying, he asked me to go to this technical, this capital school. Yes. So they gave me a test in capital school. I didn't pass that one. So I came back. They didn't employ me there. I came back. I wrote application to the Ministry of Works and Housing by that time, and they invited me for an interview. and their interview was just a test under my trade. So I passed the test.
So a typing test?
Typing test, yes. Okay. I passed it. Then they give me an appointment. I started working with them, but my mind was not settled.
Why?
Sometimes I would be crying in the office. That's the truth about it. I would be crying. I want to go to secondary school.
Oh.
That was the reason by that time.
Okay.
So I was a PA to chief accountant in account section. So I was in his PA. So we were moving together. One day, I just picked courage. I went to his office. I sat down. He said, Turai, why? Why do you come to my office? I didn't ask you to sit down and you sit down. What came out from my mouth was tears. I started crying. He said, why are you crying? I said, sir, I want to go to secondary school. Then he said, all this while you want to go to secondary school and you didn't tell me. And this week I'm leaving Nigeria. You didn't tell me. But don't worry, if I come back, because he went to outside country for a course.
Okay.
If I come back, I'll get the admission for you, you will go. But will you leave the work and go to school? Will you make it? I said, yes, I will make it. So before he even come back from outside country, I cannot remember the country that he went for. Please don't mind the English. Oh.
No, we are understanding you. You're very clear.
So before he came back, one of my brother, where I was staying, because we were many, he called me one day and asked me if I got admission, if he gave me admission to go to Tanko Gwaza, that is part of our own local government.
Yes.
Day secondary school, will I go? I said, yes, I will go.
Okay.
So one day I was sitting down, he called me. He said, oh, here is a letter. Go prepare yourself. The following week, I'll go to Kankia secondary school.
Not the one close to your place now?
Not
the one in Tanko Gwaza?
No, not the one in Tanko Gwaza. This one was in Kankia.
Okay. Meanwhile, that place now is no longer in Kaduna.
No, it's not. It's under Katsina State.
It's in Katsina State. Okay.
So I collected the letter. That night, that day, I didn't sleep in the night.
You were very excited, I'm sure.
I was very excited to go. So the following day, early in the morning, I have never passed Kawo, so I don't know anywhere. So I just asked, how will I take the transportation to that place? They told me that I should go to Kawo. I went to Kawo, and we started the journey. They took me to Kankia. I dropped in their bus stop. I climbed a bike. They took me to the secondary school. So I went to the office of vice principal, and I submitted a letter to her. I don't know that it was an admission. I was thinking that it's just a letter they gave me to go and give her. So when I gave her the letter, she opened it. And after she read the contents, then she opened her window and called one of the students that should come and take me to the dormitory. Then I said, no, ma, they just gave me this letter to come and give you. Then she said, it is your admission. Then I asked her, can I go back and prepare myself before I come back? She said, yes.
Okay.
Then I asked her, what and what can I buy? Then she just pulled her drawer and gave me
the list.
Okay. So I left. That was around 5. I was doing that thing, 5 p.m., not a.m. in the evening. And I'm coming back to Kaduna. So as I came out from the gate, I was happy. I was just laughing, I alone on the way. Then one white man just came and said, where are you going? Then I told him, I'm going to Mararaba, where I will get the transport to Kaduna.
Come back.
Then he picked me because it is far with the school. So he took me. When we reached there, he dropped me there. I wanted to pay him. He said, no, it's lift. I said, thank you very much.
Oh,
that was my first time of going to that area. So I got a transport. I came back to Kaduna. When I came back to Kaduna, my brother that I'm staying with him,
Yes.
that was where the trouble come again. He didn't want me to leave the work and go to school. He said, children have finished school without work now. And I've gotten the work and I'm leaving the work to school. I said, sir, I will go. So he didn't give me anything. So
how did you manage that list that was given to you?
I managed it.
School
Up
fees
to
and-
today, one of my uniform, I didn't collect it from the tailor. Because I was having some money and I sent for my mother in the village. So she gathered money and sent it to me. And when I was going, I carried, because we were many in the compound, I took the bucket, one bucket of my brother. Already I have my box. I bought what I can be able to buy and I left. By that time, life is not easy, it's not difficult like now. So I went to school. That is where I started my secondary school. And I finished 1983.
Okay.
So after I finished 1983, June, then they gave me employment July that same year. I didn't spend even 1 month at home. So they gave me the appointment.
Was it in that same place you were working?
That same office.
So
That
you
is
went,
where
how
I
many years
shifted.
did you spend in the secondary school?
2.5.
2.5. Then you
Yes.
came back and your job, they still accepted you. You didn't have to write another letter, no application.
I wrote an application.
Okay.
And I was not more, I didn't apply as a typist again. I applied clerical assistant.
Okay.
So that clerical assistant is not under a accounting department. So as they know me there and my oga that I left and go to secondary school, I came back, he was still there.
Okay.
He just opened the window and called the chief accountant, the in charge of the department, and said, here is a staff. Then I went. That is how I became an accounting staff in that department.
Okay.
So they attached me with one boy who teach me how to prepare vouchers, because they were doing vouchers manually by that time.
Okay.
Not computer. So that is where I started my work. After 1 month, 2 months, they left me alone.
You were now the one in the department.
On my own. They gave me my own station. I cried.
Why? Was it that overwhelming?
Not overwhelming. The work was too much for me, and I'm just a new employee. And I don't have any idea on that work.
Just what they taught you in preparing the vouchers.
But God helped me. God was very merciful, was very kind to me. I pick up.
Okay.
So that is how I became accounting staff. After that, after some years, I went for a course to confirm it from clerical assistant to accounting officer 1. So that is how I became an accountant.
But did you ever think about pursuing being an accountant like professionally? Did you ever think about pursuing it?
By that time, I don't even know anything. I've not.
You didn't know it was possible to become an accountant, like go to school to be an accountant?
I didn't think of that. Until when I came back, they put me in the department. So that is where I started. That was my challenge by that time. Because I don't know anything pertaining that. And I don't know maths. I don't know anything. They took me to that department. And I thank God I make it. So
at what point did your husband come? At what point did you get married? How did you meet him? How was the wedding part of the marriage?
Where we met in the office.
Okay.
He was coming to one of his tribal women. We work in the same office with her. We got to know each other for long before we became friends. Girlfriend and boyfriend. And we were living in the same location, but I didn't know him, he didn't know me. Every day I would pass at the gate of his house.
You have never met? Until only in that office
And he have been
environment.
coming to our office. We have never met. He will come and crack jokes. We'll laugh and we depart. I've never even thought that that man would be my husband. So until one fateful day, he asked me, "Ke Yarjaba, where are you staying?" So I didn't think of being a friend to him. I told him I stay in Angwarimi. He said, "Angwarimi, which site in Angwarimi?" Then I told him. I said, "That is where I'm staying now. Every day you pass my gate before you go to work." And it's true. So when I came back home, by that time he have not come out and tell me anything.
Yes, we're just becoming friends.
So when I told him where I'm staying, I was just sitting down in the evening, I saw him. So he came. As he came, that was the day. He told me that he loved me and he want to marry me.
Love you. Mommy.
And he want to marry me, not just friends.
But did you like him back? Were
didn't
you seeing him like that?
I was not seeing him like that. I just told him, let me think first. He said, no, you don't have to think. You are my wife. I'll go and see your brother because your brother will be seeing me in his house now. I didn't even give him the go ahead to go and meet my brother. He went and meet my brother. So that is how the friendship started.
Okay.
And we spent at least 2 to 3 years before we married. And we wedded in his village, 1987, December 26. That was our wedding day.
Okay, so how long were you married for before he died?
That one until I calculate.
When did
we got married 1987. Then he died 2023.
2023.
Yes.
That will be
so
97,
almost 40.
More than 30 years. More than 30 years.
It was almost 30 something years.
So you got married and started your family here in Kaduna?
Yes, ma'am. In Malali.
In Malali?
Yes.
Those are big people area that are calling you.
Big area?
Yes, because now when you call those places, they have become what they have become.
Malali is a big place.
Yes, they call it, like the kind of people that stay there. Yes.
Now poor people they there.
That time.
That time, but we are staying in Kaduna State. This locust.
Okay.
We have state locust and federal locust.
So that was like a housing allocation for people who worked for the government?
No, it's for everybody. It was during that festival, 1977, when they did a festival in Kaduna State. That was the time they built the houses.
Okay.
So after they finished the festival, the houses were
empty.
just there. Okay. And by that time, it was 250 naira, the rent. Okay. So if it happened, you get a house there, then you go.
Okay.
So when we were on friendship, my husband got a house there.
Okay.
That is why after my marriage, then
go and stay there.
And I stayed there.
Okay. So how many children did you have within your 30 plus years of marriage?
5.
5. How are they now?
Yeah.
What was it like, you and Baba raising 5 children?
It wasn't easy, but I thank God because God has been helping us. It is not easy to raise 5 children. And when my children are to go for A-level, my second born and third born, they got admission at the same time. So we didn't get it easy, but God helped us. And now they have graduated.
Okay. All of them?
Not all of them. Okay. As I told you, the outer is still, she have not get admission.
They have not gotten admission yet. I'm happy, that you, even despite the challenges and all of that, you and Baba were able to raise these children and they are where they are now. But I'm interested, the way you said you're meeting him, the way you talked about your meeting him and how he said he will marry, he sounds like a very funny person.
He was very, very funny.
I want to know more about him.
He was very funny and very caring. He was a good husband to me.
So
he was very jovial.
Oh.
Very, very jovial. Even if you don't know you, but something joined you together. It will look like you have known each other for some years, because he was very jovial.
That's nice. You know, you said he came and he said he loves you, he wants to marry you. And I asked if you felt the same way. You said no. So at what point did you start to fall for him? At what point did you start to reciprocate, to also like him back? Okay. And how did it happen?
Okay. When he said he loved me,
yes, that
was the time I started, the thought came into my heart. But when he was coming to our office, I've never think of anything would come in between me and him. I've never thought of that. I was thinking he is married now. So I didn't know that one until when he came to my house and asked. The day he asked me that he loved me, that was the day I started thinking.
Consider the
that idea. Was the day the thought just came into my heart. And me too, I love him.
So how will you describe your time together? Even in relationship and then into the marriage, how will you describe your relationship with him?
The relationship was
I like that the thought of Baba is making you smile and laugh a lot.
The relationship was very okay because he really showed me love. That's the truth about it. Every day that man would be with me. If you close from his work, because he worked with Federal Radio and Secretariat, you know Secretariat,
yes.
So his office is very close to our own. So if he's on money duty, after he closed, he will not go home. He will come and stay and wait for me in the office until I close. We go home together. Then he will enter his house. Me, I will pass to my house. After some hours, then he will come to my house.
Again.
He didn't give me a space. Always.
You think he was trying to protect his interests?
I don't know.
But did you enjoy all of that attention?
I was not having any bad feeling against him or to say that he's disturbing me. I didn't have that feeling.
How will you describe Baba as a provider?
Baba was trying. If Baba will come back from work or come back from where he have gone and see us that we have not eaten, if something that will touch Baba's heart is fruit, if there's no fruit in the house, that thing will touch him very well. And he will say, tell me, Mama Jolie, don't worry, let me go and come back. He went out and go and look for food and bring it and we cook. The day he did not get, he come and tell me, Mama Jolie, ki hakuri. I struggled, but I didn't get it. So ki hakuri. And if I have my own, because I don't wait for him, that is my own. If I have money, I buy. If he have money, he buy. That is how we live our life.
Will you say that the hopes, the dreams, the visions you and Baba had, whether it's for family or for your career or just between the two of you, will you say that between the time you came together as a family and when Baba died, will you say that you were able to achieve, if not everything, but at least a lot of it?
Yeah, too. Before Baba died, we are still living in a rented house up to now. But before he died, he started building.
Okay.
We have a building which we have not finished up to now. We have finished the block work, but remaining zinking and the finishing that remained. So we are still on it. And I'm looking up unto Jesus because I don't have the power to complete that building. No, my children, because my children, they are still struggling. And the house is big. So my daughter, I will not tell you a lie. The day I went and see that building, after I've collected my benefit to carry on, because Baba went home he have done what he can do, and he left. So when I was being paid, I went to the site. When I saw the building and the money that I have in my hand cannot reach anywhere,
Yes.
I was afraid. I will not lie to you. When I came back, my heart was beating. If I sit down, just as if the water in my body is just coming out. I said, where will I get the money and finish that building?
But Baba was still alive then.
He was still alive, but he was in the village.
So what happened
And
that he
his
left
patient-
for the village?
So he want to leave to, he had been telling me that if he retire, he will go to his father's house. And that is where he is going to die. I said, me, if I will not follow you to the village. And true, when he retired, when he received his benefit, he was here in Kaduna, but some years he left and went back home.
But were you okay with that?
So what will I
Because
do?
like it's not like the marriage had ended. It's not like he's taking up a job somewhere. You know, it's not like you have quarreled or you're unhappy. He just relocated to where he felt was more comfortable, and you, of course, didn't want to follow him, so you remained there. Were
Anyway,
you okay with it?
the genesis of this is that
Yes.
Kaduna State Housing Authority.
Yes.
You know, during El Rufai, he collected the houses from us.
He took them back.
He took the houses back to him back.
Yes.
Yes. So that was the genesis. He said he is not going to stay in Kaduna. He will go back to his father's house. So everybody were running helter-skelter looking for where you will feel you are safe.
Yes.
That was the real thing that made him to go to the village.
Okay. So why didn't you want to go?
I will not go. I will not go and stay in the village and leave my children in Kaduna. He is not with them, I'm not with them. I will not do that.
And they won't follow you as well because they have an education and job that
They will not
want
even
to
follow me. They will not follow us. They will not
So
follow
you made
us.
that sacrifice for your children.
Yes.
So now, from what you are saying, I'm understanding that Baba didn't die here in Kaduna. He did not. What was that experience like? You were not there. How did it happen? What happened?
He was sick. And the sickness, just 2 days, the third day,
Very brief.
he died. Brief sickness. Then he died.
They didn't tell you what was wrong with him.
They said liver.
Liver.
And he have not told us that he have that problem.
He has never
The only
complained.
thing he used to tell me or tell the children that he's having pile. Then we will send money to him so that he will go to the hospital. If they send money to him, you know how parents are. Instead of him to go to the hospital, he'll go to the chemist and buy drugs. So I don't know. Is it that pile that killed him? Or I didn't know the cause of the liver anyway. Although he had been praying to God that if God is going to take his life,
Yes.
he's begging God not to suffer sickness.
Oh.
Not to suffer from sickness, will not suffer, his children will not suffer. That is his prayers.
He didn't want to be a burden.
He didn't want to be a burden to us. That was his prayer for all these years that we were together. So when I heard that he died, I said, this is an answered prayer. Because he had been praying for that. And he didn't suffer long sickness, no. And when he was to give up, his mouth did not close. He was talking, according to what they told me. He was talking. Nobody knew that he would die. But when the time that she gave up.
Would you say that because you were not there, or maybe because your children, none of the immediate family, that's you and the children, were there? Would you say that because of that, maybe, is there a wish? Would you have preferred to have been there?
Yes. We were preparing to go. We didn't know that the thing will come just immediately. We were looking for, because we just sent the money to him.
For the treatment?
The hospital bill. Because the brother sent a message to us that they have admitted him in the hospital and they need money. So we look for the money and send the children look for the money, not me. The children, because I was not having it, the children look for the money and send it to them. And they pay the hospital bill and buy drugs. So my first son was struggling to go after a day. He wanted to go the following day. He was not having the money. He said to let him see what God will do for the third day so that he will go and see him. And me, I was trying my best to see that I raise money so that I can go. But
before you would arrange
before we
everything.
do anything, he gave up.
So how then did you find out
That
Baba is no longer with you?
his people in the village, they called.
They called you.
But they didn't call me direct.
Okay.
Because that is how we normally do. They will not call me direct.
Okay.
Because I will not get it easy. That is why they told his senior brother. It was his senior brother that told my first son and told my third son. My third son that the brother that called and asked me, have you come to the house? I say no. Do you remember?
Your brother from the village called you and asked you whether your son.
A brother in the village.
Yes.
Called one of their brother here in Kaduna. So the one that is here in Kaduna, he's the one that called me.
Okay. And then what did you say? He asked you
whether my son Bege by name, have you come to the house? I say no. As he asked me that question, because the question was very strange to me, I just asked him, just tell me my husband is dead. Then he said, who tell you? I just dropped the phone. I started crying. Because they have told my first son, and my first son have called my second daughter. They were discussing. Later on, she went out. My mind told me there is something that is going on.
You noticed the movement and knew that something was not right.
I noticed it. That is why when he called me, I quickly understand something is going on.
And the kind of question, you say the question was not a usual.
Asked me was not okay.
I already established that you established that you were already planning to go there. So if you could have been there when he died, you would have liked to be there.
Yes.
But when you heard that Baba is dead, how did you feel?
I feel bad. I didn't feel good. The thing disturbed me. Up to today, if I remember, I'm just trying to do away with it so that it will not bring problem to me, because I was imagining how he struggled before he died. And he's somebody that if you advise him, he will not hear you. You know people sometimes. So even if they ask him to come to Kaduna, he will not come. He said he will die in his father's house. And that is what happened. If not so, they're supposed to bring him to Kaduna. He refused. There's nothing they can do. They just took him to the hospital there.
What about your children? What was their own reaction? I know that some of them found out before you, but
they will not get it easy now. Your father is a father. All of us were crying. We didn't get it easy. Because we were not expecting anything like that. We were not expecting. I didn't know that sickness would take him to his grave. Nobody knew. Up to today, my first son, he said, had it been he knew that daddy would die, he could have sold his phone.
And not delay and just
the
go.
following day. Yes. Up to today. And sometimes if something happens and you are not financially okay,
yes,
that is where the problem, if not so, you could have gone before you die.
So between when he left and it was just you in Kaduna, then after his death, I know you you had already retired. But I hear that money was tight. There was sometimes you need money and you don't have money. Like the transport to go to the village wasn't there. How were you coping?
As I've told you earlier, it was our children that were taking care of us. And up to now, they're the ones that are taking care of me.
Didn't you think of doing anything?
By that time, when I was paid, I started a small shop.
Okay.
But by that time, I just started. It was not up to 4 months. Then he died.
So after Baba died, what was the traditional process of burying him like?
We don't have any traditional something. As when he died, the following day, one of his son, he's a son to his brother.
Okay.
He's the one that carried us home. So as we reach home, we went and buy
the casket, the coffin.
Yes. We went and bought the casket. No, we went in the evening and it was raining. Until the following day in the morning, we went and bought Now the children do that. I was at home. So my children went, my firstborn, my secondborn, and the thirdborn. Then the fourth and the last, we left them here in Kaduna.
Okay. So all this happened within the first few days of Baba dying?
Yes.
Okay.
So the following week we buried him.
Did you feel like you were strong enough to handle all this, or was there a struggle?
Anyway, before Baba died, he told me, when I married him, he told me, I'm going to train you as a widow, so that if I die, you will not suffer.
What did that mean? What did that look like? What does it mean to be trained as a widow?
I don't know. But Baba died, I'm used to struggling. I'm used to that. Even when he was alive, and we were still working, I didn't leave your house for him alone.
You always contributed.
Yes, very, very. But in training the children and taking care of them, I contribute. I didn't just look at him and leave him alone, because state government, his salary cannot reach anywhere. His salary cannot take care of all of us. So, and I will not leave my children like that without school or without taking good care of them. So I have to contribute. So I'm used in struggling, even when he was alive.
So at what point did you hear about Safif? You say you didn't do any business. After you retired, the business was the shop that you opened.
But along the line, I closed the shop.
Okay, you didn't do anything else?
I didn't do anything yet. Okay. I was just at home for 1 year.
Did you consider farming?
Before I got a piece of land to farm. Okay. Because if you get a piece of land, you will pay. Then they will give you to farm.
Okay, you rent the land from whoever has it.
Yes. Okay. And Reverend Sam Safi, he has been a good person to me. He has been so good to us in the family. I don't know how to thank him. It's only God that will pay that man for him. Because he's one of my helper. So when he gave us that money last year, I bought a cage, because I told you people that I would like to rear chicken. So when I bought the cage, and I was farming at the same time, and I was having health issue by that time. So I used the money. I told you I bought this machine where they used to do pumping for grass. You know it, ba?
Pumping machine. Grass?
Pumping machine. You spray. You know it, ba, my son?
To spray pesticides?
Yes.
This knapsack that they used to wear?
Yes,
oh,
yes.
Okay.
I bought it, and I bought a cutlass for my farming. Then the rest of the money, I went to the hospital. That was the end of that.
You went to the hospital?
But I was having the plant, you see.
I say you went to the hospital. What was the issue?
I'm having the legs problem. If you can see how I walk, maybe you have not observed how I walk. I'm having legs problem, and just a recent, I have kidney also, and heart. But I give God the glory. I'm getting better very well. That is why I didn't start my chicken early this year, because I said this year I will start. But I didn't start it early. But presently, I'm expecting my birth on Friday, because I paid for 30 and I bought 2 bags of feet that I will start my poultry. That is where I have stopped now. On Friday, they will bring it for me, or I will go and collect them.
Aside from your children helping out or even carrying the burden, your children taking the responsibility.
And well-wishers.
Who are these well-wishers around you?
You also are my well-wishers.
So aside from us, who are these other well-wishers?
I have good friends.
Okay.
God connect me with good friends. I have good friends that stood by my side. They really helped me, and they are still helping me up to now. They are still helping me.
I know you and Baba were married. 30 years is a long time.
Yes.
Especially for younger couples who will be listening to you now. You know, by the time somebody has spent only 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, if you say 30 years, it sounds very long. So I'll say that you and Baba had a good journey together.
Yes, we had a good journey.
Did you ever imagine that a day will come and Baba will not be around, and somebody will look at you and call you a widow?
My daughter, do you know something? Sometimes I used to forget that I'm a widow. I will not lie to you. Because the life I lived, even when he was alive, is the same. I'm used and struggling, as I've told you earlier. I miss him. Seriously, I miss him. Because I didn't want him to die at that very time. I wanted him to see his grandchildren. But my plan is not a plan of God.
Yes.
Especially, he have one daughter. He called her Bangoniam. I wanted that girl to get married before my husband died.
What does that name mean?
Bangoniam, little girl. That's the
So she was like Baba's favorite child or something.
Yes. Every time he will ask her, "You will not bring husband for me. You want me to die before you marry?" But everything is God. God has been so faithful to me. God has been so faithful.
So
because I'm not just to sit down and start thinking. If you think, there will be no solution to anything. If I think I will just bring sickness to myself, already I have heart problem. If I continue thinking, I will die and leave my children also. So it's good for me to leave everything for God.
So would you say that being used to handling family responsibilities, sharing responsibilities and the bills with Baba helped you to cope with widowhood?
Yes, it helped me. Had it been I'm not used to that, it's Baba that is doing everything for me. Don't you know I will suffer? Where will I start as Baba is not alive now? So it's good. Even if your husband is doing everything for you, it's good for you to struggle. Don't just say that my husband is doing everything for me. What if he died before you? And if you die and the children are still small, where will you start, my daughter? You are not used of struggling. You are not used of bringing food to the house. You are not used of doing anything. Where will you start with the children? And the children are still small.
Yes.
But I thank God the children have grown up before he died. I thank God.
Do you think that your children being grown up as well also help to cushion the effect of your struggle and the responsibilities that were on you after Baba has gone, that they are not small, at least they have already grown. Most of them were done with their level of education. Do you think it was helpful that
Very, very.
that he died when they were already grown up?
It's helped me.
Okay. I know that in a lot of marriages, money can be a problem.
Yes.
Whether too much of it or too little of it. Who does what and when they do it? My question is, did sharing these responsibilities of the home, did shouldering these responsibilities with Baba, did it affect your love for him? Did you feel like you were suffering because he wasn't able to do all of those things by himself?
I didn't. Because the children are for me and for him. We are to enjoy the children. So I cannot leave everything for him to do. It's not good. I'm a helper. So I have to do my part. Even if I cannot do as you want.
Yes.
But I will try my best to do something. I'll move the family forward.
Where do you think you got this kind of thinking from? And I'm asking this because even if in our society now, women, more and more women, married women, are also working and joining forces with their husband to build the family. But you still hear us talking about he's supposed to do everything, he's doing that. They are working, but their money may not really be for helping the family. Where did Mama get her own thinking of, together, let's raise this family? Did you see it somewhere? Did somebody advise you? Did anybody have to teach you to do like that? Or was it a decision you came about? How did you come about it?
I see it in the life of my mother.
Oh.
Not my biological mother, because I didn't stay with my biological mother.
Okay.
My mother that brought me up, I saw it from her.
Oh.
She's a struggle woman. She's the one that trained me in the school, single-handed. Because her husband was not my biological father. And you know some people, they cannot take care of somebody's child. So it was that my mother that brought me up. She's the one that did everything in my life for me.
Was she a relative of your parents, or is it somebody that you know?
She's a senior sister to my biological mother.
Okay, so she raised you, and in her own life, you saw that it was good for a woman to be up and doing.
Yes.
Did you, now between Baba's death and today, I know you say sometimes you forget that you are even a widow.
Yes.
But have you faced any discrimination? Has anybody abused you? Have you ever went somewhere and you felt like, this thing that this person did, he meant to insult me because I'm a widow?
I don't have that experience.
Never.
I have never had that experience.
Not even in like a church community or where you live? Or somebody will see you and say maybe you are coming to beg them for something?
No. I don't have that experience. Not that I'm lying. I don't have that experience.
But are you aware that there are other widows who are facing things like that?
Yes. Yes, I'm aware.
What do you think as a community, as a family? What do you think we can do to make a widow's life better? Because there are so many of them. I hear that sometimes when you call for the gathering of widows, even if it's like in a church, in an organization, you find that there are even more of them than the women who are living with their husbands. So there are more and more of them as the day goes. Some of them don't come out and ask for help, so you don't know that this person is going through this or that. How do you think that in a community we can help widows around us? What can we do?
Anyway, as you have helped me, it's the same thing you can help them.
No, but here, this organization, this is what it has set out to do.
Yes.
It might do other things, but this is what Safif has set out to do. Now I'm talking about our neighbors, in-laws, especially for the women who are young and their husbands have died and left them with little children. What can their neighbors do? What can in-laws do? What can their own family members do? What should friends do? what should different arms of our community,
Okay, I
leaders and
understand.
all, what
I
can they do?
understand you now.
Before you find help in any organization, what can your immediate environment, what can we do?
Some we can do by giving them food, clothing, and school fees. There are so many ways that neighbors can help.
So if we are able to lift financial burdens from them, you feel it will go a long way.
Yes. Yes.
So
I even have one widow that I came with her. That woman, she's not getting it easy. When you invited us for a dinner,
yes,
you said that we should come with one. We should invite.
You can come with one person.
So yes. I came with that widow.
Oh, another widow.
Yes, she was the one that I invited. So we came together with her. Even this, how will I put it? I don't know. The application, you have just closed it. You have closed it, right?
Yes.
She applied.
Oh.
So she's just selling petty things on the table. And she's having health issue. So such kind of people, they need help. And she's old, just like me too.
So now that there's still one more child that hasn't gone to school, is there any plan between you and the older children who are still finding their footing? Yes. Is there a plan for that? Or why has he not gotten admission yet?
Every year she used to write her JAM.
Oh, she used to apply?
Yes.
Oh.
She used to apply. It's only God have not given her. She used to apply.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So, as a mother will wish for their children to become, as a mother will have it in her heart, building a life, training children so that they can become useful to their self, to their environment, to their own society as well. Are you happy with how life with your children is? You said that they are the ones who are even carrying you now.
Yes, I thank God for their lives. I thank God because sometimes if they have, they used to help some people also. Okay. That is if they have. No matter how little, if you help somebody, it's go a long way. Not until you have plenty before you can help.
So what would be your advice to a widow out there, especially a young one? I know you became a widow later in your own life, but like you said, because you were able to carry yourself a particular way, your hands were busy, you were always aspiring. From how you said you cried because you wanted to further your education.
Yes, I will.
You came back and looked for work. You made sure that you didn't leave the home for your husband alone. You were with him through your lives together. For that young widow out there, whether she's struggling or she's finding her footing, whether her husband left her something or he didn't leave her something, what would be your advice for such a widow?
The only thing I encourage her, I just encourage her to be strong in the Lord and to look up unto God because He's our provider. And if she get a husband to marry, she can marry. It's not against the word of God. If she get a husband that she feel she can go and marry, then she will tell the parents of her late husband, and they will salameta.
So that they can, if there's anything, they can free her.
They can give her that freedom to go and marry. If she's still young, it's better for her to marry if she get a husband.
Okay. There are a lot of young widows that say they want to concentrate on their children because the new husband may not love or like the children because he's not their father, or that because she wants to raise her children, maybe she's thinking if she remarries, he might want more children. She just wants to concentrate on this one.
Anyway, it's also good if she feels she can do that. She can do that if she wants. But she should stay in one place.
Okay.
You know, if you were not married, don't be going up and down, doing what God will not be happy with you. That is what I mean. Just focus on God. If she focus on God, God will not forsake her. But you are here today for God, tomorrow you are not for God. You go out doing things that even your children, you are disgracing your children. It's not good in that way. So if you compose yourself and hold your children and look up unto God, God will bring helpers to your life.
But even for the widows who, like you said, moving up and down, who are not flirting around, who are not living, let me use the word wayward, because their husband is no longer around, who are even trying to keep themselves and concentrating on their children. Sometimes they face hardship of people looking at them, suspecting them. You hear a young widow say she made an enemy of another woman because she greeted the woman's husband. Or people around her say she's dressing like she wants to attract men. Meanwhile, she was just covering herself innocently as she liked, that she didn't mean anything by it. How do you see that?
Oh, that one is there. But for me, if I know I didn't do anything, what you are suspecting me that I'm doing, and I know I didn't do it, that thing will not bother me. Because the judgment is between me and God, not between me and man. The person that is accusing her, is that person not a sinner? Then why should I judge somebody? God said we shouldn't judge. Then why are you judging somebody? If you cannot help her, if you cannot pray for her, if you cannot counsel her, leave her the way you see her. And allow those that will help her to help her. Because what you just said, that one is used to happen. But that thing has not happened to me. But I used to hear some widows saying things like that. Even before my husband died. I used to hear them complaining that the wife of some husbands are looking down upon them, thinking that they want to snatch their own husbands. But I don't have that experience. And I don't even think about that. Because I don't bother of things like that. So if they are telling me, sometimes I used to doubt them. Because I have not had that experience.
The tradition of husbands, brothers wanting to inherit wives, do you support it? Mama, you're laughing.
I don't like that thing. I cannot do it.
Why?
I just don't want it.
I've hardly met a widow. I don't think I've ever met a widow who agreed to be inherited. Who stands to benefit from it? And why is it that it's the men who are insisting that they want to inherit their brother's wife?
I don't know. But to me, I heard that thing. And in this era now, they don't do it as before. Before, in olden days, they were doing that thing very well. But now, many women, they don't accept that.
I met a widow just recently who said because she refused to be inherited, the husband died less than 10 years ago. Say because she refused for the brother-in-law to inherit her, he has made sure that even other people that want to help her in the family, he stopped them.
That's a wicked human being then. Marriage not by force.
At all.
It's not by force now. He's a bad man. You cannot help her and you stop people to help her. Is that a good character? For God's sake. It's not by force to marry. And like me, I cannot do that.
Mama, I really appreciate your journey from your growing up, your schooling, your working, how you met Baba, your life together, and even now after he has gone. I understand that you were, maybe the business you were doing, was it just to keep you, or were you really doing it for you to get money, or you just didn't want to just sit and not do anything?
I want to get some little money for my own sake. And me, I want to contribute, even though my children are trying, but I cannot just leave everything for them. They normally ask me, you are not well, stay in one place. But me, I want to help them. As I found last year, I have a bag of maize in my house now. They cannot take their money and go and buy it. Because I have it. Had it been I didn't find, they will go and buy it. So I don't want to become a liability to them too much. Because I'm still strong, small. So let me just try my possible best.
But their concerns are genuine, because you have mentioned some health challenges.
That is their concern. That is why they normally say that I shouldn't do anything. But me, I don't find it easy to stay in one place every day. I think too much, and I don't want to be thinking, taken from Genesis to Revelation, the thought that have no result. So I will wound myself. So even in the house, you find me doing one thing or the other. Because I don't sleep in the daytime. I don't sleep. Even if I lie down on the bed, sleep will not come. So I wake up and start doing some things, one thing or the other in the house. Just to keep myself busy.
In the struggles of life, making sure that the family is well, did it affect your faith? No. Did you feel like God has ever put too much on your shoulder?
No, God is helping us. I always thank God. I always thank God for the children that He gave me. It is not me, but it is God. Because it is God that did everything for me. It is not my own that I'm good, or I know how to train children, or I know how to do it. No, it's God. And I thank Him very much.
Would you now say that your experiences have strengthened your faith then?
Yes. They are trying. I always thank God for their struggling, and God has been helping them too. So I have to thank God.
How many daughters do you have?
I have 3.
3, okay, 3 out of your 5 children are girls. Have you been able to teach or to transfer this, your resilience, your productive hands, your positive mind? Will you say that you have been able to transfer it to your daughters?
So that one I cannot say anything yet, but what I'm seeing in them now, every one of them, the 5 of them, nobody is staying idle. They have one thing that they are doing. They are always struggling. Even my last born now, she's learning sewing now. And she can sew and get her own little money. So.
And your 2 boys, is there anything that, because of your life with Baba, you want to make sure that they don't do this, they don't do that? You want them to be able to, is there a way that you have envisioned their life because of how you and Baba lived? Is there something you want them to do differently?
I want my children to be a good husband to their wives. That's the truth about it. As I want my daughters to get a good husband, I want also my sons to be good husbands to their wives. And I want my daughters to treat their husband well.
So how would you describe that your sons be good husbands? What do you think that they should do for them to be able to portray this being good husbands?
They should have good character and trust God, because everything in life is God. That is why I always pray for them. God to cultivate their heart, to have a good character, and to have God fear in their hearts. If they had these things, and I believe in God, I'm okay. Even if I die, I can sleep well in my grave. Because I don't want my son to raise hand on his wife. I don't want that thing in my life.
You don't think that there's any situation that will ever justify violence between your sons, or a man and a woman, a husband and his wife?
I don't want. I want my children to inherit good side of us, not the bad side of us. And I always pray against them to inherit bad side of us. Let them inherit the good side of us. Because I'm not a saint. And my husband is not a saint. He sing, and me also I sing, one way or the other.
Yes.
So I cannot tell you that we are 100% okay. Because no marriage that is 100% good. Am I lying? Although you are not married. Oh,
I am.
You are married?
I am.
Okay, so you know.
Yes. So
But it takes patience.
Yes.
If you have patience, everything will come to pass.
Some days it's hard.
Some days there are hard days.
Some days
Very, very. But with God, everything will come to pass.
I want you to carry us on that journey of how you found out about Safif. What was the application process like?
Okay.
And to the point where you were invited, you came and you met some of the Safif team. And how did all that happen?
It was my daughter that told me. Because I have only a small phone. So if there's anything, I will not know. It was my daughter that told me. And she's the one that applied it for me.
Okay.
That is my second daughter, my daughter.
Yes. So when you now met with the Safif team, what was it like?
I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with the team of Safif.
Yes, ma'am. So between when you got these grants and now, how would you describe? We have had a lot of testimonies from people. By the time they came to Safif, by the time they got the opportunity to meet with the team, and
my
things
life
have
been
changed.
Transformed.
How
is it easy to pay for 30 baht? Is it easy? So my life have changed. He have transformed my life. Even before then. He have transformed my life.
So if the founder of Safif was listening, what would you tell him? If the founder of Safif is listening, what would you like to tell him?
He is my son. He is my husband at the same time. Because God is a husband to widows. So Safif, he is the one that is helping us as widows. Because God cannot come from heaven and come and do it for us. And he have made that sacrifice, that calling that God called him to do, he accepted it. So I'm happy for his life. It is only God that will bless him, not me. What he's doing to us, we widows, we are not going to give him anything. And all his workers that are under him and his businesses, it is only God that will protect everything and lift him up more and more.
Amen. Amen.
That's my prayers for him. Safif, he will not lack anything in life.
Amen.
Even if I did not call the name correct.
Safif.
Safif.
It's a Samuel Fayomi Impact Foundation.
Safif.
Yes.
So,
thank you so much.
May God bless all of you.
And I love all of you, Mama.
I love all of you. When
I
see you
too.
people, I'm always happy.
I like, as we young people will say these days, the vibes that you are bringing, the energy that you come with, I love it. It's very easy to talk with you, and the way that you are open to share your knowledge and your experience. I pray that especially young people that you come in contact with, that they learn from what you have to say to them. I really appreciate it, and none of us here, I don't take it for granted. I appreciate you, Ma.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out today, for sitting with us, for sharing your story. You said we invited you, so you are here. Even if we say you should stay till evening, you'll be here.
I
I
will
said,
stay.
no, we won't keep you that long,
I
but we
will stay.
appreciate that you made out time and you came here.
Thank you very, very much. I'm happy to see all of you.
Thank you.
I'm very, very grateful. God bless all of you.
Thank you.
I'm very grateful to see you. I look at you as all my children.
And we look at
In
you
fact,
as our
I'm saying
mother
this
as
thing
well.
right inside my heart. I'm happy to see you people.
You had mentioned a few of your health challenges. We are praying for your wholeness, your healing. We are praying for a quick recovery.
Thank you very much, my daughter.
Thank you, Mama.
God bless you. God bless your children and your husband.
Amen.
God
Thank
bless
you,
you.
Ma.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mama. This is the Impact Stories. Thank you very much for listening through with us. If you have made it this far, I am not taking it lightly. We have listened to Mama Turai Tanko Gwaza's story. I personally am very inspired by Mama's journey, and I hope that beyond being strengthened, that something in your heart has been kindled towards kindness. There's a gentleness that Mama speaks with, despite the weight that Mama has carried on her shoulder year after year through more than 3 decades. I hope and I pray that around us we find our own little way of extending a hand of kindness and the impact that we have been called to do in life. My name is Maria. I hope that you have already liked this video. Please like this video, comment on it, share this video, and don't forget to follow this channel for more. Thank you.